And unfortunately, after about 5 or 6 years, that didn't work out. So, moving along, I wait about 8 or 9 years while my daughter's growing up and she graduates from high school. I found another woman and we got married. It's all good, except about 6, 7 years later, it didn't work out. So I'm 0 for 3. I'm wondering if God's telling me I'm gay. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So, that third divorce was right around the time of the economy bust, 07, 08. I had a business, a very good, very successful business. However, not understanding what was really going on in 07, 08, I kept propping up my lifestyle by taking money from my retirement and my stock. And I had real estate. I lost a heck of a lot of cash that I invested in that. So I retired, moved down to Florida with my tail between my legs. So I get down to Florida and I'm decompressing. I'm trying to relieve the stress. It's all good. I'm hanging out. I see a billboard one day that says, hey, free exams. And free exams. And I haven't been to the doctor for a while. And I know they're giving out coffee and donuts, so I'm there. So I go in, it's free prostate exams. So, hey. So anyway, I get this really cute blonde doctor. She had a really good bowling grip, and she did what she was supposed to do. And she goes, you know what? I got short fingers. I got to call in another doctor. Oh, well, okay, go ahead. So she brings in another doctor. He does his thing. And he leans over to her and goes, yeah, doctor, I concur with your findings. I go, what? What are we doing here? He goes, well, we noticed a little polyp or whatever that is, and we're going to check it out, and we'll get back to you in about a week. So, calls me back, tells me to come in, sits me down, says, hey, Jack, you got prostate cancer. Hey, and you're diabetic. Hey. So, I got to deal with those 2 issues. Well, fortunately, they hooked me up with a really nice doctor. He's still my doctor today, and we've got the diabetes thing under control with medications. The cancer, I met with the doctor, and we had consultations, all that, decided to go with radiation. So, I'm going to get 45 of these radiation treatments, where I'm in this tunnel-like thing, and they got this thing lasered up to shoot rays down on my prostate to kill the cancer. So it's going around about the 3rd day. I'm looking at that thing, I go, that's the hand of God healing me. That is the hand of God healing me. I got to get back to church. So I started going back to church, feeling really good about that. Really good about that. But then I got a hole in my heart because I can't receive the sacraments. I make an appointment with the priest. I go in and talk to him. He goes, hey. He says, are you living with the girl? I said, nope. He says, you got, nope. Nope, got none of that. He goes, well, you understand, we only recognize your first marriage. He says, but if you're not living with someone or doing these other things, you're good to go. You go to church. So, I'm feeling really good until he tells me, I'll hear your confession right now. So I'm about this far from him, and I got to go 28 years worth of confession. Fortunately, he walked me through it. We went slow. We did mostly generalized things, but I haven't killed anybody or done anything crazy, except when I was with Brian a couple times. We got a little weird. But, so, it's real emotional. God, was that emotional. But it was cathartic. It really was cleansing. So then I couldn't wait to go to church the next day. Just couldn't wait. Catholics say Mass every day, so I went every day. Received communion. It's great. I feel really good about myself for another couple of months. And I said, you know what? I got to do something else. Okay, what are you going to do, Jack? Well, I called I see a little thing in the bulletin of the church. They're looking for Eucharistic ministers for the homebound. I'm going, I can do that. I don't know exactly what it is, but I can do it. So I met with the lady in charge, She gave me a little bit of training, a little booklet, and I went out with her on a couple of calls, and I got screened by the FBI, and I became a Eucharistic minister. About 3 days, or 3 visits into that, she goes, "Hey, you want to take over the ministry?" I said, no, I don't even know if these people like me. I don't even know if I like it. So she goes, "Well, keep going." So I kept going. 6 months later, she does the same thing. "Hey, Jack, we want you to take over the ministry." I stopped praying. So I'm praying out, and all of a sudden, whack! God goes, "Hey, fat boy, you owe me. Take over that ministry." So I took it over, and I did it for about 2.5 years. It was so good, so cleansing, so emotionally high, so good for the people, I believe. I used to do some little mini services at some nursing homes, in addition to individual meetings with people. So that was great. But then I wound up moving. I moved out of the district of that church. So I gave that up. I became a Eucharistic minister at my next church. Didn't take over the program. I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to be a minister. And I am a minister to this day. I'm devoted to the Lord. I'm also a volunteer at Cape Coral Hospital. I'm also vice president of the Fort Myers Lions Club. And that's kind of my story, except that the Lord gave me 2 great things. Prostate cancer and my daughter.
Amen.
That's
And baby Jack.
That's all I need. You got a grandson. And I'm so grateful for Brian and Bonnie.